fuck up. The fuck's up with y'all? Fuck y'all got going on? So fuck ass motherfuckers. The fuck y'all got going on up in this bit? What the fuck y'all got going on? We here, we live, we playing Neverwinter. A lot of people out there might be too broke to have the PS5. Fuck y'all. Thank you guys so much. If you've been here watching our program for a while, you already know it's good. Oh shit, now I'm about to have to fight. Oh, wow, we fighting, huh, bitch? Ugh! Yeah, well, now we're gonna. Oh, now I'm fighting all these zombies. Oh, pussy ass. What up, Jane? Doing a little bit of gaming at this moment. Oh, these guys are fucked up now. They don't understand. Sunday night, chilling. I'm stricken with COVID. Chinese Matrix agents have infiltrated the Pilgrim's immune system. Yeah, right now we gaming. We doing a gaming live right now, but that's subject to change. That's subject to change at any moment. We could change the game at any moment too. Oh shit! Am I ready to fight these boys? We're going over some.
Pinching hand, cloud, tumbler, glass, flex, biceps, flag, United States.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is, in fact, live. We are live right now.
Hope you get better soon.
Yeah, me too. I've been having to miss some work because of it, and don't want to miss too much work. I woke up and my damn eye has got an, I don't know, something got inside of it, some dirt. My shit's been hurting. I have not been feeling good, family. I have not been feeling good at all, Hammer family. Mayflower Association.
Pilgrim hot beverage woman raising.
What up, G-Mon Nana? I'm good to see you. I want to tell you guys thank you so much for always being here every time. Every time we got a show going on, you guys are always popping in and holding it down. The greatest mods, the greatest subscribers and friends the creator could ask for.
Jane, Michigan hot beverage woman raising hand.
We got a party going on now, huh?
Michigan and GMA Nana Jeetsai.
We got a party. I'm a party so hardy. I'm gonna act so retardy. I'm gonna be so retardy. I'm gonna be so retardy. Like,
What the hell?
What up, big pimp? Legendary smoke cowboy. Yeah, dude, we fucking. We gaming, pimp. Oh shit. The fuck we about to face this? No lord, a red wizard of Thay, motherfucker. Shit.
Your streams run till I pass out when you be doing those late night shows. My old ass can't keep up with these young bucks.
I know, man. I got fucking shut off last night. We got shut off last night for showing Soylent Green, which
United States.
I thought was kind of odd. I didn't see no reason why the fuck they shut it down for. And this Red Wizard of Thay is about to.
Sorry to hear you're not feeling well, Pilgrim. Hope you feel
I got COVID. Gma.
Face with smiling eyes.
and I got an infection going on in my left eye. So I woke up with some kind of, I don't know what, like it's this, I had like a piece of dirt stuck behind my eyelid. It's not feeling very good. It is not feeling very. What's an avar? Explain that to me. You play this shit, dude?
Thank you. Not sure how
You
much
play
longer
this shit, cowboy?
my companions were both. I'm afraid there is still time to save them as well.
Man. Sorry about that. My voice activation for my PlayStation keeps on going on. Let me see. I'm gonna try to play us a little conspiracy, try to blow our minds a little bit while we're gaming. Let's see what we can get. I ain't trying to listen to no shit about Dungeons and Dragons being bad. Do y'all hear this shit? We listening to some tinfoil hat tonight, boys and girls. Majority of you are ladies. Thank y'all for watching. Oh, Nightbot, thank you so much, brother. Interdimensional shit with an interdimensional bitch. Yeah, extraterrestrial bitches on my motherfucking testicles. Reptilian Nancy Pelosi motherfucking try to suck me and blow me like. Are you ready? Ah, no, fuck. Damn, I'm stuck. God damn it. I believe that a lot of... Do y'all hear what this guy's saying? I guess I could go pop up on here. And see. I'll listen to myself over here on this one. Y'all can't hear this shit this guy's saying? I'll listen to myself over here on this one. Y'all can't hear this shit this guy's saying? I'll listen to myself over here on this one. Y'all can't hear this shit this guy's saying? Oh, I know. Okay, now I see what you're talking about. I don't got nothing to take this shit. I didn't loot. Oh. I had gotten my damn... I hadn't necessarily lost my smell, per se. The last couple times I did, I just have been feeling an absolute shitty headache. absolutely have not been feeling good. Man, I'm gonna have to unplug my fucking. Let's see. Hopefully now you guys can somewhat hear it better.
Oh yeah, so that's how I'll start my story. Because in a nutshell, it was about 10, 12 years ago. I found people like Luke Rudowski, and I stumbled into the YouTube rabbit hole. I had a pretty
Oh,
standard
I'm
life,
dead.
and then when I
Fucking
found those
bitch.
guys and found out about Monsanto and 9/11, the Federal Reserve, I was pissed, and I wanted to do something about it. And when I saw people like Luke Rudowski and people organizing these protests, march against Monsanto, I got involved. So I started doing the We Are Change Orlando and the March Against Monsanto Orlando. So I'm out here trying to kind of mimic a little what Luke's doing, wake people up to eat healthier,
Let me see. I'm reading
vaccinate
chat.
children, all these different
No,
topics
I
that
need to get
and the fight just kind of evolved from
See,
big
so I
group
need
to
to
big
check
farm.
out
Over time, I've come across confronting people like Peter Hotez, Joe Biden, my county mayor. We really gave him hell when it was during COVID because we were speaking at city council meetings over and over with firefighters, with vaccine injured people, bringing an inflatable elephant to make him address the elephant in the room, which was vaccine injury. Like we over time, my activism, I guess we got more creative with it. The censorship caused us to get creative. You'll see highway banners and airplane flyover messages, some of the things we've done. And then, somewhere along that line, I discovered, things like this, where we weren't necessarily told the truth about, NASA and where we live. So I took some of those activism and waking people up tactics and just kind of directed it towards NASA. And that is probably what some people have seen me, bringing up the Challenger or the ISS discrepancies. And, if I've always said if it's affecting our health or our freedom,
they're talking about the Challenger and this one, y'all.
I want to make people aware, and I would like to hold people accountable. So whether it's protesting or speaking at these city council meetings, sometimes I think we've found a bit of a good strategy to sort of get in there and make a stink. So that's kind of what I like to do.
And I think it's important, as somebody who's been doing this, obviously not as long as Luke Radowski, but, like get into like the conspiracy podcasting game almost 8 years ago and just been going down these rabbit holes. You go like, why do we do this? And, for me, it's just like, I just want to be able to look my kids in the eye and say, hey, I tried. I tried to
level
wake
3,
everybody
don't
up. I
fuck
tried
with
to
me.
pump
I
the
got them
brakes. I tried to push
STDs. I
back. I
spread the
tried
dick
to,
with no
change
herpes
the
across the
course of
globe up
what
in
we
they
were going,
motherfucking throats and the
where
nose
this
and they
country's going.
motherfucking go in the
I still
foul
do. I think that
light.
we're going to win. I think love and I think God always wins in the end. What that looks like, I don't know, but I do believe we win at the end. And so that's why I do what I do, and that's why I think what you're doing really resonates with me. We just dropped an episode with a really great podcast guest and Christopher Stevens, and we
Might be doing some fucking lots of slots and sluts.
NASA is like a giant money laundering scheme too. Fund a lot of the dark stuff going on in the world. These, like where does this money really go? And it's a lot about disabling the rest of the world, stealing other people's resources, and all that stuff. But for me, it really starts off with JFK, the assassination, and all that stuff. So, but before we get into that, because I get a little ahead of myself, why don't we get into what you are doing right now? I think you talked at a city council meeting, and it kind of blew up on the internet. I think everybody saw it. And I know I was cheering for it because I thought it was great to see somebody like putting it on the record. So why don't we start with that? What is your basic premise so everybody knows?
Yeah, so just a little backstory on that. That's what I've been doing as of late. Within the last 2 years, or within the last year, I've essentially spoke at two Brevard County Commission meetings. One about NASA's ISS and one about the Challenger explosion. And at both of these meetings, I really just wanted to go
Exploding forces on the ass.
get it put on the
I'm gonna explode forces all over these fucking
ask these people for help. Like, I can't get anyone else to listen to me.
Exploding forces on the
NASA
ass.
never answer the phone. So I was like, well, let's go to our council local council meeting and asked these people. I've been talking to them about COVID and stuff in Orange County. Let's go over to Brevard and talk about NASA. Kennedy Space Center is in Brevard County, right? They also ask the federal government for help with things all the time. So it didn't seem totally out of the realm for me to go and do this. So that's what I did. I really wanted the federal government to sound the alarm about these issues. So I brought in, I showed the evidence of the ISS in the one, and in the most recent one, I brought the poster board of the astronauts, quote unquote, doppelgangers, and showed them to the board.
I'm trying to listen to some funny shit.
The chairman got so triggered by just the sheer thought of what I was bringing up that he throws me out, escorts me out with police, throws Austin Whitson, who was with me, out as well, another guy with us. Some other ladies were sticking up for us that weren't even.
So, real quick before we move forward.
Yeah.
What he got upset with is your belief, which is my belief, is that the Challenger astronauts are still alive. At least
Yes.
all of them, but possibly one. But there's still
I have
alive.
not had the
That's
chance to check out the Athens situation yet, but I am still planning on checking it out. I want to watch it with you guys, but I think I'm gonna have to watch it on
Yeah, the premise is that
we're gonna have to watch that shit on Kick.
rocket exploded empty. And those people, for whatever reason, we can get into the
Because I can watch stuff on Kick, but it won't let me.
empty. And we,
Let's listen to something funny. This dude right here.
That day, and for what gain? And if that's true, like I said, it needs to be brought up and people should be held accountable. If it's just a coincidence, then let's just shut this down and we'll stop talking.
It's a nice place, actually. I like it. Have you ever been before? I've never been before, so I hopped out a few days early to understand a bit of the place from the standpoint you might be here.
What have you seen? Tell me your
I
observation.
know. I wanted to get it because I like to scurry away.
If you're inside the real world, you can prepare for an announcement. How many wives is it? We live together.
Somebody told me 11.
Nobody knows how many women I have. So yeah, I'm never lonely. Is my life really the best life possible, or have I just framed it that way? I don't know.
I was so curious. Why did you actually agree to do this with me?
Why not? I mean, I looked at your channel, I liked the stuff you said, and thought, why not do it? Perhaps I should be more difficult to get hold of. Perhaps I should be more difficult to do podcasts with.
6 months, yeah.
Yeah, but no, I think we have an interesting conversation.
So Andrew, tell me, what is this?
This is my father's hand symbol. So my father used to do this when he was playing chess. Right, sit there and he would focus like this. And I guess I copied it because that's the whole point of being a son to a father, right? You're supposed to copy your father in all ways, and you're supposed to replicate them. I feel like I've done a very good job of doing exactly that. I feel like that's the exact point of even having a son in the first place. It's going to be a replica of you. Me personally, I want to create 25 Andrew Gates that cause problems into the community.
Nice, we got this wizard over here fighting with us.
Army of troublemakers. So I saw my father doing it, and I copied it, and it's Power Mujo, I think. I won't know that now, but
Balances the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of your brain.
absolutely. And it works. Sometimes, if I need power, it's kind of like Power Rangers, when they get the thing out,
Yeah.
and then it powers them up. I can just do this, and then it's ready for war. So I did it famously when
Alright, Gma. Yeah, we might be switching over. I think I might switch over the streams in a second.
I'm not being Nazi and all these other things, but it's interesting to read these. It's very interesting when people show them to me online and they say, look, we think you're one of this team or one of that team. Yeah. Especially as I'm trying so hard to tell the world how things actually work. I feel like my arrest, though, has proven that I'm genuine. I feel like that the one thing that they made the mistake with trying to take me down is they proved I'm not on their side. So anyone now with a functioning brain knows, okay, well, he's not in their club because they're screwing this guy over. So anyone who's still out there.
Oh shit, we got a fucking red wizard of fucking Fae!
But you know how it also is, right? A lot of these people, they think that, alright, this guy is clearly on that side. He's actually genuinely honoring himself and all that stuff.
And we should be leveling up just from knowing
At the end
him.
of the day, people want to say what they want to say and what they believe. So how do you get past that?
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be people who have theories about you. There's always going to be somebody who believes X, Y, and Z. Yeah. But it's the controversy that makes it interesting. Like my brother and I talk about this quite often. You need both sides of a story to perpetuate it. If it's all just one side of the story and it's accepted truth, then it's not interesting. So even my haters who say that I actually commit crimes, or the people who say I'm not actually a good guy or whatever, and I've joined this team and I'm secretly control opposition. You need both sides. Because if both sides of the arguing that perpetuate, you need people who hate you. You need people who love you.
Think
And all my haters do a
that we
fantastic
need
job.
to go this way.
I have no concerns for certain people in the world disliking me. In fact, I'm very aware that that's an important side of the coin, and I'm glad they exist.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they. I mean, I can't imagine doing it, right? Because I wake up every day and I have things to do, and I have a very busy life, and I'm trying to be successful, and I have beautiful children and wives to see, cars to drive. I have interesting things to do. But if people want to wake up and dedicate their life towards hating me and trying to take me down, which of course just adds hot air to my balloon, then I'm going to take it. Like, thank you very much. I mean, you're unpaid members of staff, and they do a fantastic job. So
tell me, what is your opinion about India? What was your visit like in Mumbai?
yeah, that's a very good question. So I wish I knew you when I went, and I'm actually going to ask you a question, sir. I want you to tell me what India's like, but because I got there and it wasn't like I expected it. It's firstly, it's not cheap. I stayed in the Four Seasons, and I spent the same money in Mumbai as I did in Dubai. Yeah, it's very expensive too, which didn't matter. But I guess that just surprised me. Yeah, the traffic's crazy.
Were you as successful as you wanted to be? No, I don't think so. No,
There's many here. Traffic's crazy.
Gotta keep my wizard safe.
And I think it's a metaphor for the entire world. And
Nah, I can't be letting these guys get up on my wizard.
every city, it's the same. Even just to quickly go back, this summer I spent the entire summer on house arrest, and I had the best.
Boom, blah, da, bee, da, ba, da, bee, da, ba, da, bo, lee, da, da, bee, da, ba, da, bee, da, ba, da, bo.
Party every day.
Yeah, I was seeing those videos of yours online.
Yeah, it was amazing. So it's not about where you are, it's who you're with. I'm sure Mumbai could be a lot better than I experienced, but I didn't know what I was doing.
It's really good. It's really fancy, but once again, like I mentioned earlier, it is the Matrix, right? You have every type of human being over there. Yeah. So staying centered is very, very crucial.
Yeah.
You have to be you. You just can't allow yourself to be taken for a ride.
Do you think it has like you're saying it's very fancy, it has a good Dubai vibe if you know where to go?
Dude, that's Tate. It's the top G. It's the top G, homie.
Done that, so you know what that's like. So
Legendary Andrew Tate. And I don't want to give him too much credit, but Top G really saved my life, I feel like. Jesus Christ is my God, but Top G definitely, like, I was in a bad spot, and Top G came and just, like, Gandalf the White arriving to help out them in the Battle of Helm's Deep. Top G came to help me.
And you go, I was in Mumbai, and people are like, when do you go see the Taj Mahal?
That's Agra, yeah.
I'm like, it's far. People think India is all like, yo, you just go to Mumbai and you see it all.
Bro, the minute you're out of this whole mess that you're presently in, I'd like to bring you over to India, man.
And I will accept that invitation, but I have a feeling this mess is going to morph and change and continue for quite a while.
Do you think you actually call this upon yourself at times? Because I've always seen that, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy also.
Yeah, people say words are powerful, and I understand that. But I also knew what was going to happen. I truly believed it was going to happen.
They are fucking... Tate is hilarious, dude. This motherfucker is fucking...
So, I know that words are powerful, but I have a very interesting view on that, to be honest, because I often say things which I perhaps shouldn't say. I don't know if
I gotta ask for y'all's opinion. Do you hear me? Should I go get a 2G cart? Do you think that'll help me out with my sickness? It's $55. Should I get it or no? I'll let you guys tell me. I got some dabs. But that's what hurts me whenever you're sick. You got COVID and shit. Your fucking lungs are hurting.
So, and then they have the legal system.
Nice. We finished that objective. Yeah, him and Jake are friends now, though. Nah, him and Jake are buddies now, I guess. It's funny how quickly that kind of stuff changes.
At the end of it all,
I love Tate, but he also, like, his dad was CIA.
you can't do anything that's
Oh, shit. Ooh. They just got the power from me just now, boy.
put me in jail. And I had a pretty good time in jail. Yeah, I mean, I have no problems with it.
Oh, now we gotta investigate the motherfucking artifact, boy.
Yeah, it's been done a bunch of times, but
We got another artifact right here.
garbage really isn't scary. In fact, it's
A person inside my party. I don't know if you can hear me,
idea of going and
but
time in jail. I find quite
I'm investigating all this shit.
well. It's just, it would be a unique experience that I'd get to look back on and get to enjoy, and it'd be a different level to the map of life. And I have no problems at all going.
Yeah, I'm investigating all the little markers.
Frustration of the initial arrest and not knowing what was going to happen was different, but now that I understand it's a possibility, I'm completely at peace with it. In fact, I'm kind of tempted by it. It'd be very interesting. Oh, I think it'd be a cool story.
You don't get to come to India then, man.
I'll come India afterwards. That's the thing. I'm a young man, right? I'll come India afterwards. I mean, I'm not that young. I'm 37.
But I'm 35.
Ah, see, you're young.
Yeah, I am.
I'm old.
No, you are, bro. He's 37. He looks younger than me.
I'm 37, but
Guaranteed.
this is think about life this way.
I want to see Jake and is it Jake or which one was it, Logan or Jake that was about to fight Mike Tyson?
I'll still have beautiful children. I'll still have all my houses and my cars, and so none of it matters really in the grand scheme of life. It's not like I'm going to be losing the best years of my life. It's not like it's going to last for a very long time. Even if they try and stitch me up, I'll be in jail for a year. Right. So nothing. It really isn't a concern to me, and I guess sometimes I feel old because I can't fight like I used to. But then sometimes I feel very young to reach the level of success I've reached at only 37 years of age.
Yep.
And you go, and sometimes I go to these meetings with other Bugatti owners, or I used to go and look at development properties for these 20, 30, 40, $50 million apartments.
It was Jake.
Everyone there's 50 plus,
This
60
was in
plus,
Dubai.
gray hair.
Yeah, this was in Dubai.
This was in a few different places, Dubai and Germany, a few different places. And I'd walk in there and be the youngest man.
No!
Like,
Yeah, there you go. And usually you come with a
God damn it. Did everyone cause a death in this game? Did everyone cause a death in this game?
because doing
It's gonna have to be
I don't want to call it an interview. I'm just going to call this a tete-a-tete, right? Because it helps me calm my nerves as well.
It's definitely gonna have to be fucking falling off his shit by accident.
I'm overcoming myself right now in the midst of this interview with you.
Well, I'm not sure I've overcome all my fears. I think that fear actually increases your ability to perform in many ways.
Correct.
I think that being scared is a fantastic thing in the right scenario. If you're not afraid, then you're not sharp. When you walk along the street at night and it's dark and you're a little bit intimidated and you're a little bit scared because you're in a bad part of town, your hearing is sharper, your eyes are sharper, your reactions are quicker. So I think that fear is a fantastic thing in the right scenario. There are certainly times where you need to be.
Yeah, they keep on finding different things to try to arrest him.
I do have fears that I have not yet overcome, and I don't want to overcome them. I do have.
They're trying to act like it's connected to the human trafficking again. The lover boy method, as they called it.
I call it fear, but this actually sounds quite arrogant. It's not fear. But I love now, and I'm very accustomed to having anything I want all of the time. I would hate to go back. So I do wake up and think, I don't really live once a day, but Andrew, anything you want all the time. If I want a curtain's egg...
They sell Anavar at Walgreens.
So, I am motivated by the lack. I'm motivated by the dark and the yin and the yang. I'm not motivated by the light. When I buy a brand new $6 million car, I'm not motivated to work harder because I have a $6 million car. I'm motivated to work harder because I would hate not being able to buy a $6 million car. And I feel like perhaps my whole life I've been motivated to dark.
But is that an attachment to lack in some way? Still?
I think it is. I think it's just an attachment to the dark. I think the masculine essence is. Even when I was a professional fighter,
It's prescription.
I wanted to win. But the primary reason I wanted to win is so that I could make him lose. It wasn't about me winning. It was about him losing. He spent 8 weeks calling out my name and telling the world he's going to beat me and telling his wife, don't worry, wife, it's going to be okay. I'm going to win. I'm going to pay for the kids. Don't worry. I love you. I'm training so hard. And he's told the whole world he's going to beat me. So by forcing him to lose in front of his family, that gave me satisfaction more than winning itself. I've always been attached to the dark of the world. I feel like the dark of the world has always motivated me. So on the yin and the yang scale, I have a lot of light and I have so much beauty and I have a very blessed life. Yeah. But it is because I've been so deeply in the dark and understand the realities of how the world works. But that's just always been what motivated me. If I want to, once again, put it down to something asinine like buying a car, if I want to buy a Kernenberg, I don't care about driving the car. I just want other people to not be able to have it, and I just want to be able to say, look, I can spend $6 million on WhatsApp in 10 minutes.
Who are these other people?
Other rich people who have to think about it, or finance it, or contemplate it,
Correct.
or sell a house.
Right.
I just want to be able to like, bing, bing, they took it, ha, ha, ha.
It's gratification, impulsive. What?
I think it's just about the others losing. I think the world has tried very hard to breed this out of men, but I'm unapologetic about it, and I'm not afraid to admit it that I am absolutely interested in conquest.
That's what I love about chat is that we always find new knowledge with each other.
Showing off. I'm interested in alpha male. Hi, look at me. I have everything. I can do everything. Look at me. This is who I am. And they say that this is all bad and toxic masculinity, but that's again just a massive psyop. The entire world was built off the back of toxic masculinity. All the high buildings in Mumbai are built by men who want to prove themselves and say, look what I can do. I can literally go and build a building that's 100 stories high.
Yeah, we get all of us together. We have an invention party of 4.
But satisfying my ego makes me happy, and feeling pride makes me happy.
How do you prevent the ego to sabotage you?
Well, the ego sabotage.
Nice. We've got a little bit of a group going on. That'll be chill.
Have an ego without the real world accomplishments, and then they become deluded, and then they become non-competitive. To remain effective, you need to be very firmly in the real world. I have a massive ego, but I'm also a realist. I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm bad at. I don't apologize ever for saying what I'm good at, and I will sit here and admit the things I cannot do. But as long as you have feedback that you're going to take on board, and you have a good team around you, and you're also self-analyzing all the time, then you can remain a realist and an egotist, and then I think you'll do very well. The masculine ego has built the entire world. It's the reason nearly every single man ever went to war and conquered anything. The masculine ego, in fact, it's very interesting. I was talking to a girl the other day. I was saying that men crave adventure more than women. She was saying, oh no, I like adventure. I don't just want to sit at home. I like to go out and explore, go to restaurants, etc. I said, no. What you like to do is run around, go into restaurants, and
You like my new hairstyle?
You call that an adventure. Masculine adventure is the men who decide to go to Antarctica and freeze to death. There's no shopping. There's no sushi. They just felt like they had to do it to satisfy their ego and to place their names in the history books. So there's something inside of every man that feels that, and they try and breed it out of men because they're afraid of that masculine spirit. That masculine spirit is hard to conquer, and they want to conquer us all. But I have no problems admitting that I'm motivated by the dark of the yin and the yang, and I have no problems admitting that my ego motivates me, and that I'm motivated by pride, and I feel proud, and I do things that allow me to feel proud. And as long as I stay realistic and I don't become egocentric, then I feel like it makes me as competitive as possible.
So you keep upskilling yourself?
Well, you have to always push the limit, right? What's the point in living otherwise?
What are you doing right now? Just keep yourself up.
What's TG?
You try and lift more weight. It doesn't matter if you try and make more money that you can't possibly spend.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you need more beautiful children. You always need something to do, right? And you always need somewhere to push. They say when you retire, you die.
What's TG?
Sharks die.
No, that's true. That is true.
Of course it's true.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of men out there who perhaps are battling with themselves.
Oh, Telegram? No, I was before. I'll download it again, though. Get back on it.
And you should, I don't know what, some sloppy goo instead, just some porridge mess that the Matrix can program. But no, you're supposed to wake up and look in the mirror and say, this is my name, this is who I am, I'm going to do the best version of myself, and everybody's going to respect me, and I'm going to force them to. Because that's the way the world works. Respect can be squeezed out of people. They don't have to like you. You can't squeeze someone liking you. You can't grab space time and everybody to like you. But you can force everybody to respect you because they want you or not. All of my haters respect me. They sit there and say,
What do I look for if I go in? Let's say I download Telegram after the stream. I go in there. I might do it here in a second. I might, in this one, come back and do a regular stream on StreamYard. What do I look for? Just look at Gmon Nama. We can't be having this dark ritual going on.
There's a whole lot of women who are dating men they don't even like. Yeah. and they're sleeping with men they don't even like,
Because
but
it's-
they respect him.
Because the security that they offer, right?
That's right. The security they offer and the respect, and they can say, I don't even like him that much. In fact, I hate him, but I just do as he says. Why is that? Because they respect you. So I'm driven by that, and I guess, I mean, I've talked to psychiatrists, and there's some psychiatrists who would argue that it's insecurity to feel like you're safe in the world. And I think that's part of the psyop. They convince you you're insecure if you want to prove you're capable. If you want to prove that you're different and intelligent and interesting, you're insecure.
They always say that you're born is one in any which way. Then why is this the word fool?
Well, right, there you go.
All right.
But they say
All right, Gma.
you should have no interest in what people think about you. That makes you insecure, and that is the largest psyop in history. You wake up and say, "I'm not going to be successful. I'm not going to be strong. I'm not going to be interesting. I'm not going to."
Yeah, but they don't want us to be that way, especially men. They want us to all be weak.
I'm insecure. I'm secure, so it doesn't matter if you.
They want us to be insecure, for sure.
No, it's not insecurity. It's called duty to your last.
Insecurity is not even.
One of the many different tentacles inside of the psyop octopus, trying to snatch any motivation left from the masculine spirit. If I was a man who was unsuccessful and I hadn't met my physical capability or my financial capability or my mental capability or my spiritual capability, I would be insecure. I would sit and say, this is a failed version of who Andrew Tate could be, and I'm not happy with who it is. And I think that every man should be like that, so he gets up off his ass and does something.
But how do you have such incredible self-worth? How obviously it was instilled within you because we are the sum total of our parents, right? In the first 7 years of our life.
I think so, yes, but also competence is confidence. I think they go hand in hand. You're going to be confident in what you're good at. And I understood I had to get good at a very young age, and I was challenged from a very young age to constantly test myself in endless competition. My whole life has been competition. Correct. I was in chess tournaments from a very young age.
Oh, damn. I didn't know you got out there like that and did shit like that, Gma. I didn't know that you got down like that, have outreach like that.
To this day, right now, it's the same thing. And you just get good at the idea of
Telegram is kind of like a walkie-talkie situation, right?
they know they're in fight, but they want to ignore the fact that they're in fight because they don't want to have to accept that they're losing. So they wake up and say, "Oh, I'm just a man living life."
Yeah, W. They're sending me a new tub. Try out and be busting that out and doing a little video on that. Hutch inspired me to talk about, well, pretty much my life story.
I was always trying to be somebody that the world was trying to dictate who I should be. But I had an awakening of sorts myself. And it was very
His was pretty inspirational.
Perfectly good situation.
So I figure I might go ahead and break down mine to you guys as well.
I had to do that all the time. I had to become a future version of myself.
Let you guys know who y'all be listening to, who y'all be talking with. Give y'all a good little insight on Pilgrim. And I'm thinking about changing my name to X1620 though.
Thousands of years old. You need the two. This is what's very interesting. The point you made is very, very, very pertinent. There's a lot of people who complain about the bad things that happen in their life, not understanding.
See, my scholars lead us.
You need all of the bad things. You need the mental struggle. You need to go through things which you regret. You need to sit there so that if you've never regretted any action you've ever taken, how can you sit and make a intelligent decision for the future? You can't do it. You need to sit and say, well, I felt the sting of regret for X. I don't want to feel the sting of regret for Y. You need this experience, and that's what life is all about. People think that life is just the good times, and this is the massive misconception. I hope the answer comes with men. I hope love is the whole spectrum. Love is missing them. Love is breaking up with them. Love is being sad they don't text you. Love is the whole story. There's no up without down. Anything that has the ability to emotionally affect you positively has the ability to emotionally affect you negatively. There's nothing in the world that can only affect you in one direction. Even something as high as an object like a car. If I buy a car, if that car sets on fire at random, I'm going to be extremely angry. This is what happens. If it's a Nissan, it won't make me happy, but if it sets on fire, I won't be sad. They're directly correlated. Anything in the world that makes you happy that you currently have, whether it's a person, whether it's a job, whether it's a scenario, whatever it is, also has the exact inverse capability to make you extremely angry.
You're fine. Detached. You're detached from everything that you also own. You're saying you love it, but at the same time, you're
We smoking on that G Manana perp dabs. I'm calling it G Manana perp.
when bad things happen to me, you love it. Yeah. I think of it, and I think that perhaps my whole life is not.
Tate would think I'm a loser for smoking weed.
I'll be very honest with you. Even in jail, my brother and I kept saying this is probably the best story, one of our best ever stories. That's what life is about to me. And if you were to say to me right now, Andrew, do you want to spend living in comfort, whatever, or do you want to spend a year in a jail in Washington? I'd probably choose the jail. Maybe I'm a sadist. Maybe I'm not. But for me, it's all about the challenges. It's all about the comforts. That's what I'm into. Yes, programmed your wives, your kids that this is that I'm going to go through right now. You guys better be prepared. Well, I think anyone who's with me understands that it's a possibility. Yeah. There's certainly a chance that something bad can happen at any time. They're very concerned. My woman says to me every single night, like, I hope you wake up tomorrow without this raid. It's just, who knows, right? It's unpredictable. It's stressful. And it's stressful for the woman more than me because I'm at peace with all of this. In fact, I truly enjoy it. And this ties into what I was about to say. I think that, like, I can tell you a story. 10 years ago,
I got that G Manana perp, and I got me really hurt, and got me coughing, got me fucking smoking.
that was talking. Everyone talked about it. Everyone cared. Facebook was on fire.
You'll see my new hair?
It was a big deal. Every time I parked
I look like motherfucking samurai in this bitch. I look like motherfucking Jon Snow.
Here we are 10 years later. We're in Bucharest, Romania, technically the poorest country in Europe. You'll see a Lambo every 5 minutes, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. So I feel like all the light and all the positive, now that
All right, G-Ma.
shine so much light on people's lives, and what people do is
G-Ma gotta go smoke. You got shit, I'll be right back. Y'all talking about smoking, and G-Ma gotta go smoke. Smoke some motherfucking herb.
They look rich because they've taken that one time they went to dinner and they got the 25 different angles, and they went on 2 holidays that year. And I used to do that years back, but when I had my awakening, I was like, this is because now that I can actually afford it, I never even felt the need to put that up on my Instagram. Well, exactly. Yeah. Which is the exact point. So everyone's taken the highlight reels of their lives. So all the light has been displayed to the world, and hedonistic adaptation is real. So you need to always up the game. So a private jet, when I was flying on private jets 3 or 4 years ago, it was a big deal. Everyone copied it. I mean, jets are jets. Everyone started jumping on jets. Look, I'm going to get a jet. I can get, and 20 other people get together and they chip in, they get a jet and they film it. And what I'm saying is, there's only so many levels you can raise the bar in the light. There's only so many levels you can raise the bar. I have the Bugatti, I have the Koenigsegg, I have a jet, I have a yacht. Yeah. You can raise the bar up there. That's done. But the dark is accessible.
Oh, then we got some big battles going on up here.
Yeah. And I'm not going to pray anything terrible happens to me. I would never do that. In fact, I pray for the opposite. My point is, at least there are endless stories in the swamp. You're an explorer. There's an explorer, yeah. And I feel like in the light, there's only so many stories. Okay, you get a fast car, you get a nice house, you get beautiful women. Okay, you have some children. Okay, you sit around with your boys, you laugh, you go for a nice drive, you go to nice places, blah, blah, blah. But I don't feel that the maybe it's the pain I'm addicted to. I'm not sure. Yeah, that swamp is interesting. That story is done with. You've already mastered that story. It's done. So it's the next story that you're looking for. And yeah, and that's what's so interesting about my current scenario, because you end up sitting here thinking maybe the dark is the most appealing side of it. Maybe that's what I want. We're going to see. But I think that it's also very interesting if we're going to analyze it from a perspective, where if you're a man in the middle and you don't have the light yet, often you'll find the light by jumping into the dark. Yep. What does Newton say? They're equal and opposite force. deeper you go, if we imagine, let's imagine the yin and the yang. It's not just a line in the middle, and you have the light and the dark underneath it. You're standing in the middle. The deeper you'll dive into the dark, it's like coiling a spring. The higher you'll bounce back into the light.
Tate is so fucking smart.
This is also why I became successful in the first place, because I've always been capable of fighting and going through pain and dedicating myself and doing difficult things and having hard things to being emotionally regulated. So perhaps what's so interesting about it is, even if I want the dark, no matter how deep I dive into it, no matter how much mess I try and get myself in, I'm just going to end up springing back and having more fans and more followers and more people talking about me and more social media.
No, it's the emotional regulation that I'm worried about. I'm like, how the hell does this guy do it?
Well,
how do you manage that?
Yeah, for me it's relatively easy
because it's a new dark.
It is, but that's part of. I'm looking for the journey. I don't want the comfort. I want the challenge. I'm looking for the journey. So no matter what bad is happening to me, part of me is always going to sit there and detach myself from myself and analyze it from the third person and say, wow, fantastic. This is going to be a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity for you to prove yourself to yourself and prove yourself to everybody else and prove yourself to God. And I think that that's what's truly appealing about life for me. And I don't think it's even that unusual. I mean, people look for adventure. Let's look at those 4 billionaires who went on that submersible sub. They have all the money.
Yeah.
They've been everywhere. They've had every position you could have in. They've driven every car. They've done it all, right? So what's left? So you want to challenge themselves and take a risk. They knew it was risky. That's why they wanted to do it, because it was
Druxiclor. I'm gonna check it out. I don't know. I don't know any of this shit.
Risking my personal safety as regards to going to space or going into the ocean appealing. I find it more appealing to allow God and allow life to put me in scenarios where I need to prove the mettle of my character by absorbing all of the negativity around me and converting it into light. I like the idea of jumping in the swamp and swimming down to the bottom and touching the floor and coming up without a drop of dirt on me and saying, look, that's how bad life can get. Here I am, Mr. Rich and Mr. Successful. So I have a different view of it, but I'm very, very fortunate that I mean, I'm sure God's going to give me the scenarios I'm looking for. He's going to give me the good and the bad, and they go together. And anybody at home who is in a negative scenario or in a negative situation who's complaining needs to understand that they need to embrace it and use it as a springboard, because there's no light without dark, and they're equal and opposite forces. I think it's Newton's third or second law. If you push against something, it's pushing back against you. It's how the universe works.
Resistance. Absolutely. What is will?
What is will? I've analyzed this at length. Are some people born just to be certain ways, or are they trained to be certain ways? Is it nature or is it nurture? I guess you could argue a case for both. If you have a strength of will, then it's, I guess, an illogical obsession with X. And I think that you, as a man especially, should always have a degree of illogicality about you. If you're too
It's called quercetin. What is that? Can I get that shit at Walgreens?
It's very easy to say, why be a professional fighter?
My eyes fucking killing me too, y'all.
You can very easily rationalize inaction. You can always rationalize cowardice. We just saw this, right? That's what people do. They rationalize it. The paperwork says I should, and the data from the scientists, and they rationalize it, right? So you can rationalize doing the cowardly choice. Being brave is nearly always illogical. So to have strength of will, you need to be an illogical person, and to be a good man, you need to be illogical. Wake up and say, this doesn't particularly make sense, but this is what I want to do.
So that is exactly what I did, because a lot of people said that you've taken all the steroids in the world, but you don't want to take this?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know, something happened, man. 2019-20 was a bit of a portal, is what I kind of believe. I think I woke up, and I was able to successfully see through what you've been seeing for a while.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a holes in the matrix. And then you have to sit and say, okay, well, now we know how they operate, and these are the most powerful people on earth, and they have it would be illogical for me to sit here and argue with them.
Yeah.
But I guess you need strength of will.
You do.
And if you take a man who's not illogical, men are determined by what they believe, and they're determined by their duty and their honor and their illogical obsession with it.
I might be.
And that's what I would say will is.
Going live with Hutch soon too.
Why do you think that
See what's up that next couple days. I was gonna fuck with him today, but I was not feeling good whenever I fucking woke up. For real.
There's two answers to that. The first thing is they have to remove the warrior class from society so they can subjugate it. Right. It's always been the same. When the Romans would turn up and they'd conquer a Greek town, they'd kill all the military age males, they'd slash all their necks so that there's never going to be a resistance force against their occupation. They're trying to demasculinize us all because they intend on making us all slaves, and they don't want men who are going to stand up and resist against them.
You get level 4.
Saying things that they don't like. So they want to just basically turn everyone into eunuchs and cucks. So they sit there and allow that they're. That's what they want. They want you to give up your women and give up control of your family and give up control of your children's minds and give up control of your land to foreign invaders. Yep. And they want you to just sit there and accept it all. So they have to remove the masculine spirit because anyone who's remotely masculine is going to say, no, this is my country, my land, my town, my wife, my kids, my house, and you're not going to control any of them, and no one's going to take them off me. So they have to remove that. But also, I think another reason is when laws are made, it's quite annoying that they have to make laws for the group. They can't make laws for the specific. They have to make laws based on the lowest percentile of the population. I talked about speed limits. It's a very easy example.
Oh, nice. Look at this motherfucker.
I've done thousands of hours of professional driver training. I have 60 cars. I drive them every day. I am passionate about driving. I have vehicles which can stop at twice the speed a normal car could stop at. The speed limit for me should not be the speed limit for everybody else. I'm better than everybody else in a better machine. But they can't do that. They can't say the speed limit is 50, but Tate can go 100 because Tate is exceptionally intelligent, genius IQ, has an SF90 that has carbon ceramic brakes. He doesn't drink alcohol. He doesn't take drugs. So Tate can do 100 and you have to do 50. They can't do that. So what they say is we have to make a speed limit for everybody. So the 50 speed limit is based on the woman who drinks on the weekends, who doesn't even like driving, who doesn't pay attention, who listens to her music too loud, and does a lip gloss in the mirror as she drives. So they have to make the limit based on the lowest percentage of performers. Right. A group can only move as fast as the slowest member. So when they make any law, they have to come along and say, who are the lowest performers? Who are the biggest losers in society? Because we have to accommodate for these people, and we have to punish the other people at the top by making this big group law where you have to accommodate for the losers. So you're saying, why is masculinity under attack? Well, they're coming along saying, well, for the group, what's going to be good for the overall group? We don't want certain people to be monumentally successful. We don't want certain people to be outside of this percentile.
Yeah, look, that man probably got assassinated. How the fuck did he die?
I mean, I have to give feminists, although they're idiots, I have to give them credit. I understand what they're trying to do. Feminists, I understand what you're trying to do, but in typical female fashion, because what they're trying to say is toxic masculinity is a man who gets very angry and is big and aggressive and gets mean and then loses his temper at his wife and beats his wife up. That is toxic masculinity. I agree. So then they say men need to be big and aggressive and mean.
I agree.
But that doesn't work because you need big, aggressive, mean men to protect women. You need big, aggressive, mean police officers and soldiers. So they've come along saying, for the group, we need to make everyone not be big, aggressive, and mean anymore because there's a couple idiots who are big, aggressive, and mean who beat the shit out of their wife. That is the wrong solution.
Generalization.
It's a generalization. It's the generalizations that they're scared of. Because they don't understand the best men on the planet are big, aggressive. Those are the best men on the planet. Those are the men they need most. Feminists need big, aggressive, mean men to protect them for their points of view because they can't protect themselves, meaning they have no point of view without men, meaning feminism's a masculine movement anyway.
It is.
The whole world is a masculine movement because men are the only ones who can defend an idea. If you can't defend an idea, you don't have an idea. So all these women, when they sit on these podcasts and they say blah, 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 that's all fine. But please understand, men allow you to say these things, and men protect you, and men protect you.
Yeah, that's some weird timing.
Be absolutely subjugated. So that's why they're trying to demasculinize society.
It's too coincidental for the timing on that.
Lowest percentile of the population. And then, in a more sinister fashion,
I abandoned my teammate. I'm doing this shit solo, running this shit solo, dolo.
Do you think after people like yourself, are they actually succeeding? I don't think that they are, because I think people today are able to successfully at least wake up and smell the coffee.
It's true, but we've moved into a very interesting period in human history because what used to happen is the elites would try very hard to subjugate. The people would realize they're being subjugated, or they'd rebel, or they'd get upset. The elites would then be ousted and replaced.
Yeah.
So if you had a king in charge of a country, and there was a peasant revolt and a civil war, and he lost that war, he would end up dead, and a new king would come. But I don't think that happens anymore, because firstly, the people who are leading us, we don't know who they are. Truly. I mean, I can guess, I can say some names, but that would just accelerate my decline. We don't know where they are. They're not geographically stuck to a particular area. So they could be anywhere doing anything. Could they ever be replaced or changed, and the new puppet who comes in truly be different? Well, we've seen some attempts with that with Trump, for example.
Yeah.
Look what they're doing to him.
Another 40 cases.
Yeah, well, there you go. Right? So that's an interesting scenario. It's also a very interesting scenario because we're entering the age of AI, and I feel like usually what happened was the elites would lie to the populace. The population. Right? What we're going through now, I'm sure there's been people who have always believed the world is going to end. I really wake up sometimes and look around and think this is all about to collapse. It's over. The end times are here. But I'm sure they felt the same with World War II.
Yeah.
I'm sure they felt the same with the Roman Empire.
The age of Atlantis.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone sat there and thought, this is the end. I'm sure the Romans, when they saw the Roman Empire on fire, saw the barbarians and thought, this is it. This is civilization. It's over now. It's over forever. So we've always felt that way. But I sit and realize that what would happen is, in this cyclical system, is that the peasants would rebel against the elites, and the elites would be replaced, and the elites would come in with perhaps truthful intentions, and over time would begin to lie, and they continue to lie, until eventually
that was a fucking. Oh, come on now! I'm fucking doing combat and ain't fucking doing shit.
Now we're just in a period because they've pushed it too far. They've lied too much. Every single thing they say is a lie. Every single system is broken. Nobody stands a chance of getting out of the matrix. They're never going to pay off their house. They're going to stay poor forever. Everybody's upset. Everybody wants to rebel. But we can't replace our elites very easily. One and two.
I want to read more into this article that I see, Gma, but I don't want to like get the channel in trouble and shit. I'm gonna get that. I gotta charge my phone before I fuck around on Telegram.
It's interesting. In only 10 years ago,
Do you also think that the elite have sabotaged their own situation by building AI?
Well, that's another.
This AI is gonna come out strong against the whole human race if you follow your damned Warhammer 40k history the proper way. You would know that AI is never good, or in any sci-fi universe, AI usually don't turn out too good. Terminator.
And they can use AI to do that. Once the police are robotic, and once they control everywhere we go, once facial recognition cameras are everywhere, once all the cars are electric, and once the money is electric,
The money be electric. Money. That's what happened to my job. No longer are we getting tips in our cash chips. We're getting it all put on card now. This is kind of not too bad.
You should get the injection. It's safe and effective. We're going to say you should get the injection or you're not going to eat. So we're moving to a new era now, a new age where they no longer need deception and sugar-coated lies, and they can rely on brute force and brute computation to force you to comply. And I think it's actually the most scary version of this circle. We talked about how the world is cyclical. Never before in history.
Now we have just clicking.
There's always been a human element, and that's now being removed. So I feel like perhaps this is actually the end of the world this time.
Yeah.
And it's scary. And then you have to sit and think, well, how do you protect yourself against these things? And
Bro, you better get out of this whole situation before AI actually begins to dominate.
well, there we go. There we go. And then how do you protect yourself against these things? Well, you need to know people. You need to have a strong network. And then you need to have a whole bunch of money, because money is the stored time and energy of other humans.
But then again, it's about understanding where do you actually allocate all those funds.
Well, here you go. This is exactly what I was about to say. Nailed it. Because now the largest proportion of my net worth and my wealth is being allocated towards building my own machine army. If AI is inevitable, and AI cannot be replaced, I mean, if AI cannot be displaced, if AI is coming for all of us, well, I want to control as much of it as possible. That's simple. If they were to say, look, AI is coming to society, it's going to disrupt and displace so many people, and it's going to control the entire world, I'm going to say, fantastic. Well, I want to understand that. I want to have as much AI as possible under my control and my influence. So I'm working very hard on a bunch of AI projects.
How do you do that? Do you mind sharing a couple of them?
In inside of Hustlers University, inside of my school, we teach artificial intelligence, and I think anybody who doesn't sign up for $49 and learn how artificial intelligence works is doing them.
What the fuck, good.
We're trying to produce AI
Andrew's kind of
projects. Even now, one of the things I've been arguing in 50 years, that's going to be completely irrelevant. We're all going to have chips in our brains. We're all going to have access to the internet instantaneously. We're all going to have the ability to put together the chat GPTs and most eloquent speech ever. So my superpower is about to go out of fashion also. So I'm sitting here going, okay, well, can I build a Skynet version of Andrew Tate?
I'm still old school. I'm still willing to learn the old school methodology that you actually provide in terms of communication.
Yeah, well, there you go. But it's all going to become obsolete. So what I'm trying to do is just always be ahead of the curve. I want a Skynet version of Andrew Tate, and I want Skynet employees, and I want to use as much AI as possible. I sit and analyze all my companies and literally sit there with my partners and say, how do we put as much AI as possible into this? I'm just trying to be ahead of the curve because it's a certainty.
Correct.
It's a certainty and it's coming. It's amazing to me the average man will sit at home, watch this podcast, understand that AI is a certainty.
We not start fucking with AI on this channel.
Nobody's only weapon against it is to have AI or understand AI or use AI to make enough money so that you can at least skirt around the system or be geographically free or move to another jurisdiction and still do nothing. Like, it's panic stations, truthfully, for humanity. And I just feel very glad that I'm in the position I'm in, where I am to a degree outside the matrix, at least financially. My brother and I say all the time, we must say it 5 times a day as we walk past each other, thank God we got out. Because if you're still stuck in it right now,
It's very important.
slavery is coming.
I'm learning as well. I'm not where you are, but I'm learning.
Bugatti in Mumbai.
Bro, I can't buy a Bugatti in Mumbai because somebody bought one and it actually got stuck on the speed breaker.
No way.
Yeah, dude, that actually happened, yeah.
Wow.
We have so many speed breakers, we actually have to take a car like that.
Wow.
I'll go down there.
To look up. Is it on YouTube or something?
Yeah, I'll send you a video.
Okay, send it to me.
But bro, what are the main characteristics of this resistance? And it's like you're building this whole army of yours, right? Like you rightly said, through AI.
Yeah, so, I mean, primarily to resist.
You're teaching people in Hustlers University what is AI, what's it all about. But I'm not able to phrase this accurately, but you're creating your own army.
AI is a way to help promote
They're going to catch wind of this
your
and
stuff.
like, Andrew's ahead of the curve. He's catching up. So how do you do that?
Yeah, I think that
At a more efficient level.
firstly, the masculine spirit is the number one form of resistance. I think that's always going to be the case. It's always going to be men who say, no, we're not going to accept this, which is why they're trying so hard to stamp it out of us. Which is why a lot of my work isn't about teaching AI or teaching money. It's trying to teach men to be men again. You say that you could be a man unapologetically, you could feel like a man unapologetically, you can have male opinions and masculine worldviews completely unapologetically. I think that's the most important thing I can do for the resistance against enslavement. But in terms of Hustlers University,
Oh shit.
it's kind of interesting. To me, it was such
Come on, buddy. Show some mercy to me. I wasn't ready for it, buddy. Ooh.
They really don't teach you anything. I talk to girls who go to university, and I love to say this. Say, what did you learn today? And they come home and go, what do you mean? No, today. You went to school today. Yeah. What did you learn today? They say, oh, I'm studying psychology. No, I didn't ask them.
Bitch, what the fuck did you learn today is what he said.
Tell you what they learned.
My friends in finance, MBAs in finance, they don't know how to make money. It's a frequency that they need to tap into. That frequency of abundance. That's what I tap into. That's how it just started flowing to me. Then I had to actually learn how do you actually make money, because first you need to start feeling abundant. You need to feel that feeling. If you don't have that,
it's amazing. And people who, I know it makes no sense to people who are struggling, but I have always been that way with money. Like, if I had no money, I'd tip my last money. I'd give €50 my last money.
so that is me.
You're right. It's a feeling of abundance, and it seems to appear because your horizons are open. You know, it's funny. When I was poor, I
What?
because I didn't know anybody with money. And now that I'm rich, everyone's rich. It's crazy. It's amazing
Listen.
now that I'm rich. All the people I talk to, everywhere I go, everybody has a $100,000 watch. Everybody has a Lamborghini. Everybody has a big house.
It's a paradigm shift. It's a paradigm shift.
It's weird, like, everyone's not poor. In fact, everyone's actually rich. Everyone has loads of money.
Right.
And there are people who exist in that paradigm, and that's all they see, especially beautiful women. Beautiful women, to them, everybody's rich.
Yeah.
Everyone they ever talk to is rich. They never spoke to a guy who doesn't have money. In their mind, men just have money. We don't even have to earn it. We just grow it like hair. Just like like, oh, you're a man. Of course you have money. Every man I know has money. Every man on my phone has money. All my exes had money. Everyone has money. They don't even think about the fact that we have to go and earn it while they sit around doing their makeup. But it's true.
Oh, well, sorry.
It is an absolute paradigm shift. But the reason we have Hustlers University is because traditional education teaches you nothing because it's outdated. The world is speeding up. Everything is happening faster than ever before, including the decline, by the way, because these things are exponential. But the world is speeding up. I did an emergency meeting the other day talking about all the crazy events that have happened so far this year. And we are now, all of our dopamine receptors are so fried. We're so uninterested. Think about it. There was Miami aliens. There was Jews in tunnels. There was a Russian terror attack. Think of all the crazy stuff that's happened. And within 2 days, you're like, yeah, whatever. Boring. Next.
What was your opinion about the Miami alien thing at the shopping arcade?
Well, that's what I mean. I don't even know. I didn't get to the answer of it. Nobody ever told me. Was it aliens? Was it kids who were having a fight? Why did the police? Well, all our dopamine receptors are so fried now. The news is happening quicker. The world is happening quicker. Our attention spans are shorter. We're all TikTok brain. We're overstimulated. So how can you have an educational system where you expect someone to sit down there and spend 4 years learning information from 1992 and then walk out of there with any kind of value? The reason we created Hustlers University is because we can add a new campus in an hour. We update it 3 times a day, every day. If you're reading a page or if you're watching a video 3 times a day, every single day that video or that page will change. It's up-to-date, constant, cutting-edge technology. And we have AI, we have crypto. If something else disruptive launches, if they launch some brand new thing I've never even thought of, we will launch a campus on it and teach you how to do it because that's what we'll do instantly. And it's the instantaneousness of it that makes it so valuable. There's no other educational platform like that on the planet, and you need to be cutting edge in all things, and you need to be first in all things. If you're first, it's often very hard to lose. If you're the first person,
Bunch of pussy is gonna come up here and attack me.
Lazy, and you had it shoveled, and you didn't like the sun very much because you got sunburned. You'd still find some gold. But if you're the last guy, you've now got to dig harder, you've got to work harder, you've got to do longer hours. All the low-hanging fruit is gone. Most people at home don't understand. If they were to just join Hustlers University and pay attention and go through the lessons, you can make a fortune off the low-hanging fruit. You can make a fortune off all the apples that are easy to pick. You don't need to go to the top of the tree. That's for the person who came last, and all the bottom apples are gone. So, I don't want to be elitist, but often I do find myself when I see some people who say, oh, I really tried, and I know they haven't really tried.
Do you resent them? Do you resent people like that?
I don't think I resent them, as long as they're not too close to me. I don't want them in my circle. I can't have anyone who's in my house.
They drain your energy, right?
Yeah, because they steal your energy. Anyone who's near me who said, I tried and I messed it up, has to go. Because I don't like that negative energy around me because it's sticky. But if I'm out there, right, I'm meeting someone who I barely know, and they're telling me how they tried and they failed. Partially, like I said, I don't want to be elitist, but partly makes me feel happy about that. I'll be very. There's no winners without losers. I have no problem seeing losers lose. I'm not a philanthropist. I'm here to help people who want to help themselves.
Yep.
If you want to stay a loser, I have absolutely no problems with you staying a loser, staying depressed, working at Starbucks. That's fine with me for eternity. I have no problem. I'll drive past Starbucks in a Lamborghini, and I'll look in, and I'll see you standing there with your little barista with your name tag. You can stay there. It doesn't bother me. In fact, I very much enjoy it. Like, I doubt I'd be invited, but if my high school were to have a reunion, for example, I would absolutely love to travel with my daddy and my arm. Oh, what do you do? Oh, you do that. Very interesting. And you?
No, we've actually done that, right?
Yeah. But this is what the masculine essence is. This is why I say they try and train it out. They say you're insecure to act that way, or well, why does he have a fast car? He's small. All this garbage. No, but it's all a psyop. Becoming insecure about wanting to be the king, proving you're the king, not being deluded, but proving it with real world achievements, and walking through life saying, yeah, I'm the man. I'm top G. That's who I am. I earn it. Every single piece of it, head to toe, whether it's the physicality or the finances. None of it was given to me. I did it all myself. I'm top G now. Here are all my wives. They all adore me. Ha ha ha. You can't do it. Ha ha ha. That's what life's about. Waking up and saying ha ha ha. My life is one big ha ha ha. And the greatest thing about it is, even if I go to jail, even if something bad happens to me, because I have the ability to communicate, because I have the ability to tell the story, because I'll be non-emotional about it and not affected, because I'll remember it, it will just be another ha 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 in the end. You could put me in Mongolian jail for a year, and I'll come out, and all my haters will be like, ha ha ha, you went to jail. I'm like, no, ha 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 for you. I'm about to tell the story again, Netflix deal. So I still win. I always win. I'll reframe it anyway. So a man should be. You should be able to wake up every day and say ha ha to all the people that don't like you.
Dude, we're going to make a documentary on Andrew now.
Bro, Netflix would be mad, but they need the views now, so they probably will. Because I think somebody else pointed this out. I can't remember where I saw it, but it's very interesting about Netflix's business model. Going back to money, talking about how much money they spend producing content.
Yeah.
And how quick. And then I watched that saying it was a very short, it was a YouTube short.
Yeah.
About how much money Netflix spends producing content. And then that day I was working all day, and my girlfriend was on the couch. She was watching Netflix all day. By the time I finished an 8-hour work, I said to her, "What did you watch today?" She goes, "Oh, I watched this series, and I watched this series, and I watched this show." And I Google up the cost of these series, the show. I was like, "You've torn through like $130 million worth of program in a day."
Yep.
Whereas if you watch YouTube all day, you're tearing through a couple $1,000s worth of program.
Right.
So Netflix can't produce programming as cost effectively as social media sites can. And in the long term, that's why they're going to lose and be destroyed, supposedly. And that kind of makes sense because Netflix you have to pay X amount for, and they have to then go spend so much money. Whereas YouTube, people pay X amount for now to avoid the ads, and we produce all the content for them and give it to them for free. And now they're so spoiled they can delete things if they don't like it. But that's why a lot of people are now moving just the platform I'm on.
I know.
And I can't recommend enough to everybody at home. Please go /Tate Speech. You can say anything you want.
I follow you, and I get emails from you guys.
Absolutely. You get to build your house on stone as opposed to sand. With YouTube, you can build a big channel and you can upset them.
Mito, are you listening? Listen to this.
That's right. You build up a very big channel. You know it's built on rock. You know it's always going to be there, and that's your time, energy, and money. You don't want to lose it, right? YouTube. You should always build them. Well, in fact, you can sync them so that when you upload to YouTube, it automatically builds a whole channel for you. So it can be done instantaneously. It's been fantastic. X has been fantastic. The free speech veil is being removed from a lot of these agendas and these topics we weren't allowed to previously talk about.
What's your relationship like with Elon?
I've spoken to him on the phone, and whether we spoke privately or not is not for me to say.
That's all right.
It would be unprofessional.
I understand.
However, he's probably very, very inspirational because he's trying to do the right thing, and I believe he is doing the right thing. But when you do the right thing, you start to learn how many obstacles there are. People say, "Why don't you just make a website, make free speech? Why don't you just make free speech?" And that's the people who say that have no experience in the field because everything is complicated. Everything is difficult. Because now you have legal challenges from all around the world. You have different laws in every jurisdiction. You have then power structures within your country, like the Senate or the government who are going to try and stop you. Then you have the unofficial power structures like the money and the big banks who are going to try and stop you. And the media machine's going to try and attack you. And they're going to look for your personal life and try and find attack vectors.
Correct.
Everything is complicated. Everything is extremely difficult. In fact, the only time this has been proven, I've been proven incorrect on this, just segue quickly, is El Salvador.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to say to my brother, why don't they just lock everybody up? These gangs are out of control. Society's out of control. There's no way you're going to be able to lock up all of these people without locking up some innocent people. But the percentage of innocent people you lock up will be lower than the percentage of innocent people who are dying on the street or constantly afflicted by gangs or at the mercy of criminals. So it's still better overall for the innocents. I understand there's going to be an individual innocent who ends up in jail who doesn't belong there, but in the generalized for society, you have to fix it. Yeah, you have to do something to fix this. Now, as I said, there's going to be one particular innocent person who goes to jail who shouldn't have been in jail, and that's going to be bad for him. He's going to have a bad life story. But for the good of the country, sometimes innocents have to die to sacrifice for the good of the country. Why don't they just lock everybody up and actually fix this? And my brother and I said, well, we never run a country, so it must be impossible. Amnesty International, who gets sanctions against your bank, the Western countries and the Western nations won't allow you to do it because that's going to go against their legal systems and show how ineffective they are. And the media machine's going to attack you, and you're not going to be able to finance anything.
Correct.
And then the president of El Salvador just turned up and did exactly that and fixed it. And I was like, wow. I thought there'd be something to stop him. I thought something would just stop him. I was like, it can't just be that simple. Turns out it is actually that simple. And he also adopted Bitcoin, which is another big FU to the international banking cartel. And because it's the international banking cartel that would have wrecked him for this initially. They would have taken all his money and sanctioned his country and prevented them from transferring dollars. And
BlackRock has bought Bitcoin like crazy.
Of course. Yeah, so crypto's the future anyway, which was a fantastic move for him. But the fact that he just made it simple is an amazing thing. I think it's one of the only times I've overestimated the complexity of the task, I believe it was possible. Perhaps I'm not giving him enough credit. I'm a massive fan of him. I think he's done a fantastic job. Perhaps it was more complicated than I understand. But he managed to pull it off. And Elon's currently in the mess now. Free speech is a lot more complicated. But he's trying to pull it off. But I think he's doing the right thing.
He has your back.
Well, he's pushing in the right direction. Yeah. And nobody's perfect, but at least if you're pushing in the right direction, you're trying to do the right thing.
But Andrew, like you know so much that's happening. A lot of people talk a lot of shit about Neuralink and all that stuff. And of course, you've spoken to Elon. I mean, that's not a conversation that we would pry on. But what do you think of Neuralink?
I'm scared of Neuralink, bro. It's scary. Well, I look at all these things are scary. I mean, if you're paralyzed, obviously it's life changing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And this is the technology that we're going to end up having, whether Elon develops it or somebody else develops it. That's the way the direction of the world is going. It's just scary. It's scary, the idea of having a chip in my brain. That is very scary. Who can access that chip? What does a hacker do? What does a government do? Is that chip plugged into what? These are all brand new questions.
Right.
We're entering a brand new
The whole
world.
concept of
Yeah, exactly. We're entering a brand new world. It's all very scary, but I'm sure that technological advancements have always been very scary.
What up, Morgan?
It's just the way the direction of the world is heading. What can I do besides trying
Yeah,
to
tell him to add me on the network. It's Lord Westfall 69.
and brave as possible? That's all you can do, and allow them. They're gonna have to work it out. I mean, they'll have power.
It's a Neverwinter.
They'll be Tates. So perhaps they'll know things I won't know. Perhaps they'll be smarter than I am, and they'll work it out. That's the best you can do. But all that kind of stuff.
we'll install Neuralink.
Yeah.
You get the tape program.
Yeah, well, there you go. See, if I can get my AI, that's right. We can get Hustlers University beamed to your brain.
Yeah, that's
We're also
We can get my AI
playing
online, so you can live your whole life with a tape.
some
in your brain.
tape.
Imagine how crazy
We gotta
you'd
make
go.
it hack proof.
Imagine how crazy you'd go when you try and skip a gym day and stay in bed, and your Neuralink tank starts calling you a brokey. Yeah, that might happen.
See, I've seen a lot of people.
Fuck yeah, you can start a guild in this game, buddy. And there's raids as well. You should go, dude. Fucking, you should download this shit. It's badass. There's raids. I haven't got to do anything like that because I don't have any buddies in the game yet. See, like for instance, I could have fucking used some help just now.
Is my life really the best life possible, or have I just framed it? I don't know.
This game is amazing. It's based in the lore of the Forgotten Realms setting, so
The most important is the G mindset. You know, a lot of people might
wow.
why do you call it G course? You could call it something more serious than that. No, I like that name. I like G. That's what it is. It's a G mindset. We're going to learn something about ourselves. We're going to learn something about how we view the world. Because in reality,
it's somewhat easy to level up once, but I feel like once you get to level 6, it's kind of hard.
In the world, how people view you, it's all down to how you view things. There's very few things in this life
It's a great MMO.
any control over. I learned all of the lessons I'm going to be teaching you the hard way. I didn't learn them in a course, so you guys are very, very lucky. I learned all this shit the absolute hard way. I came from absolutely nothing. There's a lot of rumors circulating online. My father was a world level chess player, and I got a lot of money from him, and I came from a rich family, etc., etc. Absolutely not the case. My dad was a G, a straight G. He was in the military. He was based in England, in the Air Force. My dad was actually included in the CIA. He was a spy. Now he's dead. I'm happy to say that. So my father worked for the intelligence services. He was based in England. He met my mom, pretty little white thing. He's a big black dude. So back then that was taboo. He grabbed her, took her back to America with him. 3 beautiful offspring, me being the oldest. And then he continued his life of being a G, which is pimping hoes and playing chess at world level, traveling the earth. He never had any large financial sums. He certainly didn't leave me a penny. He didn't have anything to leave. So all he left me with was a mindset, and that mindset was enough that allowed me to build the life I wanted to build. My father never wanted to be fiscally rich. He never gave a shit about being rich. He cared about other things. If he wanted to be rich, he would have been extremely rich. And I personally decided I wanted to be rich, and all of the lessons that I'm going to be putting in this course, a lot are from him and a lot are from experiences of growing. And you couple that with I believe I can do anything. If you truly believe all of these 4 things, it's going to change your entire view of this planet. I'll wrap up quickly with probably my most famous tweet when I had COVID.
Sometimes I do think Tate is, in fact,
So I had to go.
paid opposition.
I said depression isn't real. And I had A-list celebrities. I had the girl from Game of Thrones. I had fucking literally A-list guys. Who's that dude from No Country for Old Men? And he was a bad guy in Bond as well. I actually quite liked him.
Sometimes I do feel as if, but no, I think because his dad was CIA, so that kind of gives you, it makes you a little sour on him, right?
The four things I've just told you. Depression becomes garbage. Depression's not a thing anymore. Feeling depressed is real. You can be depressed with your situation. I just told you, number two, get depressed. That's fine. But believing you can fix it yourself is the important key. Sitting there believing that depression is some monster from the sky that strikes your brain and now you have no control over it and you must take pills every day is the absolute enemy to a G mindset. I don't give a fuck how depressing my situation is. The only person who can change it is me. The only person who can change how I feel about my situation or try and affect the situation directly is me.
Who is Flowery Pie?
Change. If you put me in jail and depressed because I'm in jail, I still refuse to succumb to depression. I refuse to collapse mentally and give up. I know the only person who can control my mind is me. Nobody's coming to save me. No doctor with a pill is coming to save me. Depression isn't real. Depression is a state of mind designed to motivate you to find a life that doesn't depress you any further. That's all it is. Now you have to decide, are you man enough to go and get it done, or you sit around and cry? And depression, the reason I talk about depression a lot is because depression in the Western world is to cure all. It's to cure all excuse. That's what people are using. My life's shit because I'm depressed. No, you're depressed because your life is shit. It's the other way around. And you're refusing to acknowledge that, and you want to sit there and live a shit life and pretend that some disease has struck you. And the reason you know that's bullshit, anyone out there who's depressed, I'll tell you something, you're not depressed, you're a coward. And the reason you're a coward is as follows. You desperately try to defend this crippling ailment you have. When I tell you depression isn't real, you message me pages and pages, desperate to convince me I'm wrong, that depression is a real thing, and that your life is terrible, and this ailment has destroyed your life because you're desperate to defend your excuse. If depression was really terrible, you wouldn't want to defend it. If depression was really so bad, and I'm telling you it's not real, and I know how to fix you, and if you implement a mindset like mine, you become immune to depression. If depression was so terrible, you'd listen to me and think, I need to try what this guy does. I need to do. If he's immune to depression, it's impossible to depress him. I need to be like this man. But instead, no. You don't want to do that. You want to call me names and sit and defend this ailment because you know it's garbage. It's your excuse. It's your blanket. It's your shield. It's your excuse you need to pull out every time you look at a failure of a life. And that's why depression is absolutely and utterly not real. And anyone who's bought this course who thinks they're depressed, I'll tell you something now. Drop that coward bullshit. If you're watching this and you're depressed, drop and give me 200 press-ups. Do 200 press-ups. Look in the mirror. Look in your eyes and tell yourself you're the fucking man and drop that garbage because you get absolutely nowhere in your life if you believe in that crap. Depression absolutely isn't real. And you're going to say this to people and they're going to fucking go nuts. They're going to call you arrogant. They're going to call you all the things they called me. But your life is going to be a life worth living. Implement the four things I've told you. The four important tenets of a G mindset. Understand nobody's coming to save you. Depression isn't real. You'll change your entire worldview once these four things are implemented correctly, and then we can move on to everything else.
I don't know. I do want to. I don't know if I want to join a random party. Let me see. Fuck it. What I'm in the crypts of the dragon cultists. The fuck. Okay, guys, got a little bit of. I think I want to switch this over to a damn. Let's switch this over to a blah, StreamYard Live. And listen to some lore. Now that I'm able to kind of do some good battle, I feel like things should be a little different. Nice, I was kicked out of the party. Yes! I didn't want to be in the party with all the nerds anyway. Unless that's who it was. I don't know. I it's kind of a little hesitant to join random parties, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a little awkward. But if it's with one of you guys, fucking right. Alright, we're joining these guys' party, y'all.
Then how was he in our PlayStation party?
What?
He just said nigga probably don't even have a play.
I got it. Guys, I think let me see. I don't know how the loot works, Morgan. I'm right now over here against, I believe, the dragon cultists. Let me see. Sorry, buddy. Can play with you guys. I fucking would definitely feel I had to kick those guys out of my group because I fucking. I do not think that we were like a compatible team, though, for sure. Seemed like he was a cool little dude, but I don't think I'm wanting to play the game with him. I'd rather play with like Morgan Horde or some shit. Fuck yeah, dude. Look what I got right here, Morgan. I got the complete setup to do. I could run a game of. His whole. And he's not everybody's cup of tea, but Tate though definitely has you know he's brought masculinity back to a generation of young men that were all doomed to be gay. You know. Not. I'm trying to get a D&D campaign going on with some of the other creators. Morgan, you Mr. 40K, brother? You play Warhammer? It has some high value to it, huh? The resale value is crazy for what they make it for.
Did Christopher send you? I'm not sure what the Countess wanted with me. From what little I was able to overhear, it sounds as if they are searching for something that belonged to one of my ancestors. Romano, maybe. I did hear them use the name Azarsal a number of times, if that means anything to you. Well, since you have dealt with the cultists so efficiently, I believe I can find my own way home. Thank you again for rescuing me.
Yeah, no problem. Now let me see your titties, bitch. Fuck yeah, they do. I seen a complete army of Adeptus Custodes go for like $2,000. Yeah, being painted, but that's like if you are they're not the cheapest hobby to get into, I'd tell you that, but I want to get into tournaments, so I would like to get better at painting them and then start reselling the painted armies. I just finished. It took me a couple months. But I just finished my Dinosaur Commander deck. I have Panzala, Sun Favored, as my commander. If I would ever want to resell this commander deck, though, I'd be able to resell it for probably about $150. Get like a $50 profit off of it, because it'll probably cost me $100 to build this shit. Laura Ingalls, let's help you. There you go, little friend. Last time I did a live stream of this, it got like 800 views on it when I did this game, so. Hello, brother! Type of shit, you know what I mean?
I'm so relieved. Miss Bonini said her captors spoke of
Shit.
someone named Azazel.
About to get a belt and a cape up in this bitch.
I need one of...
While you were hard at work in Craftsman's Rest, I had the most intriguing conversation with our young genius, Christopher Chandler. I'm certain now that the Thayans are attempting to enter the old Waterclog Guild crypts. Something tells me it would be wise to. The Red Wizards and their Gnoll allies are looting the...
I don't feel like playing with people I don't know. I've had a few people send me invites. I'm not hating on them, but I ain't hating on the kids, but I'm a 30-year-old man. I can't be playing this shit with fucking like 12-year-olds. But if they're kicking ass, though, give me some gold and shit, some badass equipment. It'd be a different story. They have Call of Duty 3. They have Black Ops 3 on sale right now for like $19. Let's think about getting that. I'm coming for you. Come at you, you bitch ass. What up, big pant? Did I try camel steak? Yes, sir. I tried camel toe. Boy, he's like thinking about that shit starting to get you swole. Got my peen swole, got me swing. Wait, let me finish fighting this guy and I'm gonna do a song for you guys. Uh. Beat my meat like I was smoke cowboy, don't give a fuck though. I motherfucking like to suck on fat bitches' toes. Sandwiches and pussy motherfuckers, what I ate today. Don't hate, see you later like that number 8 with that motherfucking fate. I hate that motherfucking pussy, the tushy, the gushy, the bushy, the burning husky. Yeah, fuck him. Oh, I gotta rewind to go back. Holy shit. That's not a bitch. That's a tranny. With a dick, not a clip. But I got that clip. Oh shit, I just died, 34 pounds of chicken liver. Oh yeah, bitch, you better deliver. Uh. What do you say to this, man? Oh yeah, okay. I just thought about something that's kind of funny. Cut it. Okay, check this out. Fuck a man, woman, or tranny. Even the dead body of my granny. No one gonna stop me. Motherfucking with that punani. That's the Asian pussy that be sideways. And this motherfucker got me so crazy like that. But that pussy that bopping, that shit ain't stopping, that dropping, that kid that topping, that pussy that be popping like a, that pussy pop it, like that pussy pop it, pussy got that wet like a fucking sprocket. Then I hit it and quit it and I drop it, throw the pussy on the floor, spit on it, and then I fuck it some more, and then I, oh yeah, give him money like a hoe, then I GTA killer, take it back, speed up on her back with my nut sack, got that fucking track, did that motherfucker. That police simulator. I need to get back on it. I canceled my. I canceled my damn. What they call it? I canceled my PlayStation membership. That was on the membership as one of the free games. That was a free game, but I might get back on it. I got kind of stuck on the whole like traffic monitoring situation of the game. Let me find a better beat. Let's find another beat. It's got some fucking trash beats right now. Yeah, I got COVID-19, Chinese virus. That pussy be nice. Pussy be violent. Yeah. Yeah. I got COVID-19. That's a Chinese virus. Make me sick. Or get green shit on my dick. And I'm coming in. Yeah. Got green shit out the tip of my Johnson dick. What? Yeah. Got green shit out the tip of my Johnson dick. Oh wait, that ain't COVID. That's fucking, I don't know, though. I got gangrene in my toes. Yeah. Got a bloody stump. Where my bussy, my pussy, my dussy, my bussy, wussy, my gushy, my burning bushy, my dussy, my pussy, wussy, my ussy, my buddy, wuddy, my dubby, my pussy, woogie, my chucky. This motherfucker. I need to get some of that Anvar. And I just want to say that I do all that. Anything that I'm doing like that is straight like for comedic purposes. I have no illusion of trying to actually rap. Okay, but I do have some funny ideas. Yeah, grab that pussy like Donald Trump. Treat her face like a toilet. Yeah, I fucking take a dump. Yeah, then I give it that fucking punch. Fuck 12, but a raise hell get up in her throat with the note. That's that motherfucking note. Got that pussy wet like a motherfucking boat. Donald Trump, grab that pussy, Stormy Daniel, motherfucking got the hammy, whammy, dammy, motherfucking with that shit that ain't no tranny, that's a pussy with some titties, holy shit, it got me feeling like a motherfucking freaky ass bitch, freaky ass bitch, pop it and lock it and drop it like toes, be killing these hoes. Jeffrey Dahmer, eating they brain, motherfucking 2 in the paint, 1 in the stain, kids insane, yeah, 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 grab her face, what, yeah, put her in the shit, what, nose, shit, dog, tip, pussy, rip, get it, bitch, pop it, quit, do it and quick it and put it and stick it and lick it and fuck it and stick it and fuck it and put it. Get back to our quest real quick, why? I think it's some more fucking shit to say. This shit, I laugh at this shit I say fucking so fucking much. I don't want to be cringe and say I fucking make myself laugh like a motherfucker. Yeah. What? Yeah. 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 Let's see what this one sounds like. Okay. 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 When I come, make me go, Forrest Gump. Jenny with the motherfucking titties, grab it like I'm Donald Trump. With that pussy, that tushy, in my blunt, that burning bushy, that cushy, that wishy, motherfucking tushy. Then I give a slap, then I hit it from the back with my motherfucking hand like a pimp slap, motherfucking bat. Lieutenant Dan, no legs, man, retarded as fuck. Forrest Gump, back again, that's twice, motherfucking boomerang, hurricane on that motherfucking bitch's face when I came. Then I fucking went up out the window, said fuck this hoe. With that bop it and drop it and lock it and lick it and fuck it and spit it and quit it, throw it on the floor and then I hit it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't give a fuck, but I bust the nuts of guts of sluts, Oh wait, that's just my hand, hairy like motherfucking Bigfoot man, but I lie dick looking like Shrek, and then I motherfucking vomited, and I gonna take a little break from our little hip hop situation. I think I got me some spaghetti working on in there. Oh, smoking on purple, feeling like Urkel, got me feeling like Jerkle. Got my dick in my hand. That's a some man. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. String my cheese. String my cheese. What? 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 String my cheese, bitch. String my cheese, bitch. String my cheese, bitch. String my cheese, bitch. String my cheese like Chucky, bitch. Don't give a fuck, so fuck me, bitch. You suck me, bitch. You luck me, bitch. Go ahead and fuck with me, bitch. Yeah. Smoking that purple like Urkel. You ain't shit, bitch. Get on your knees and suck my dick if you hate. See you later. Throw a nut up in a bucket, then at your face and make you love it. Motherfucking in your tummy saying yummy, Smoking that purple, bitch. Feeling like Urkel, bitch. Smoking that purple, bitch. Feeling like Urkel, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck Obama and your mama and the drama and the atom bomb, Joe Biden and Trump. Motherfucking what? Pussy like the clump. Eddie Murphy, the pussy that be so smurfy like the it's blue like you, like I chew like what? Smoking that Urkel. Feeling no purple. Smoking that pussy, that pussy, that pussy, that pussy, that pussy, that poppin', that poppin', that poppin', that poppin', that poppin', that poppin', that Urkel, that Urkel, that Urkel. Let me see. I gotta collect some Water Clock Guild artifacts. Let me equip my Mind Flayer belt. And my ruined cape. Oh. You was a pussy. Got fucked in your tushy. Got fucked in your tushy. I heard that you loved it. You was a faggot. Sucked difficult by Saget. I went too fast. By tapping that ass. Motherfuck your ass. Put you 6 feet under the grass. Ain't a man, woman, or tranny, or even a dead body in my granny gonna stop me on this motherfucking earth like, I put that shit up in the dirt, smart, bird, work, dirt. So I'm just starting to say shit now, I'm just starting to say shit now just for the controversialness of it. Listen to Tate had me wired up though, guys. Listen to Tate had me wanting to like do some shit. You want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Are you gonna fuck it? I need some weight gain shit too. I might as well take them just for weight gain too. Yeah, steroids, but I'm jacked up, but I'm not jacking off. Jacked up, but I'm not jacking off. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, ching chow, bing bao. Oh wow, motherfucking go ahead, get back like Charlie Sheen, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee. Motherfucker, don't fuck with me. I'm Chinese, like a motherfucking virus coming through on your ass. Then I get up in your throat, then I motherfucking make you go ahead and cough. Get off like some chronic bubonic. This motherfucking shit, drink it with some tonic and water and motherfucking the vodka and motherfucking the pussy, the tushy, whoopee, the pussy, the woody. Ooh, wah, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you talk about. Smoke cowboy, don't be a and then we're gonna have to. Oh, I'm fucking about to have to go get some of this fucking spaghetti. Pasta and pussy and pizza, don't give a fuck, don't stop me. This motherfucker is retarded. You'll be saying too much crazy shit. These gnolls look a lot like dudes in costumes. Guys, I gotta go get some to eat real quick. We'll be back.